Hey, what's up, small group leaders? Thanks again so much for who you are. Thanks for what you do. Thank you for your leadership in this incredibly difficult task. In this video, I want to talk through the first simple task, the first weekly win of leading a small group discussion in house groups. And it's this: make sure every person in the group talks at least once. Why? Because we don't want any passengers. If we're really going to live out this cultural value we talk about like in Jesus we're all loved, and loved people do life with people. And in Jesus we're all saved, and saved people live like the Savior. Then we can't have passengers at house groups. Everybody has to be a part of it, no matter where they're at on their journey. And each one of our groups has people who are at different points along the way in their spiritual journey, but we need everybody to participate. We need everybody to belong. We need everybody to feel like there's space for them to talk. And so making sure that every person in the group talks at least once is kind of a twofold task. It means drawing out the people who aren't prone to talking, and it means shutting up the people who are prone to talking too much. Like, I know those people, the people who get really uncomfortable with silence and they're just gonna keep talking and talking. They got an answer for everything. Like, your difficult job as a discussion leader is to shut those people up and create space for everyone else to talk. And that's a weird tightrope to walk, because sometimes the overtalkers have good ideas, and sometimes they're just like emotionally barfing. They're sharing too much, and they're sharing stuff that doesn't need to be shared, and they're sharing stuff that derails the group. And so you got to walk the fine line of cutting them off and creating space for everybody else to talk. And you got to make sure that the people who aren't prone to talk not just have space to do that, but are forced to do that. Sometimes you got to do the uncomfortable work of just calling on them and asking them what they think. And hopefully at the end of the night, highs and lows and prayer requests create space for where everybody has to talk. But each week we can win in small groups if there are no passengers. If everybody there feels like an active participant, if everybody's engaged, and to help make sure everybody's engaged, to help make sure everybody feels like they're heard and they're valuable and they're a part of the group, your job is to create space every single week to make sure every person talks. So thank you so much for doing that. I know that's not an easy task. I know that there are like the too much talkers who are hard to shut up. I know that better than I know the other side, and I know that there are the people who are nervous to talk and they don't want to talk. And so thanks so much for like wading into that situation and creating space where everybody feels heard and everybody feels welcome and everybody feels like they're a part of moving the community forward. Thanks for making space every week for every person to talk.